It's Ray Give TV.
In the block.
Let's get right to it.
He's calling me because everybody he gives his money to, they take it and don't deliver. He said, Wack, every time I get you to call you, you deliver the artist. So I got beat a couple times. Yes, I am. He said, Sada Baby is in town. I seen he said he going to your studio. Do you think you can get him to come to my spot on Sunday? I'll call and ask him. Well, this is what his price is, this. I didn't make no money off the deal. Nephew in town from Detroit. It's a quick $10,000 in his pocket. Dude got his talent. He used me for insurance. The talent was going to come. Cool. I didn't even make no money off of it. That's just me. Middleman.
Right, looking out.
Yeah, that's it. That you can't blackball me as something that I'm not. I mean, everybody just know I know everybody. So when you saw Sada Baby said I'm pulling up on Wack to do a song with his artist, boom, 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 he like, oh, I know Wack. Hey, Wack. I'm like, you want me to put it with his management? He said, nah, Wack. Because every time I do that, niggas beat me. They don't show up. But I know if you in the middle of it, he'll show up. Big U can't blackball me. Again, I put him on. He didn't put me on. You can't turn my circle or my resources or plugs against me. Because I was only able to put you on because those circles or plugs are seasoned. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but there's videos in like real G's from LA saying they don't even know Big U. Like, his niggas coming out saying, like, we don't know this nigga. Like, this nigga...
Okay, once again, I keep telling y'all, when you guys, you don't do it now. Because y'all was all Big U dick riders, even the ones that know it.
I
kept telling y'all, he's one person from one neighborhood.
Like
a lot of people know of him.
Same shit.
Right? But knowing of a nigga don't mean you know a nigga. He's from the Crenshaw district. You got Watts, you got Compton, you got the East Side. So he's gonna frequent the locations that he know. A lot of people would know of him because he did time in prison. So within prison is niggas from all kind of neighborhoods. You get what I'm saying? But outside of niggas saying, I tell niggas this all the time. These niggas don't know me. They know of me. It's a difference. Don't know one nigga run nothing out here, bro. No one nigga. Can't hear you muffled. What?
I can't believe you because you're the only one out of all of these people, Jay Prince, and everybody, you're the only one that's really coming out publicly and speaking the truth about shit. Like, you're the only, they never respond.
Well, because when they say something about me, I put the facts up. There you go. When Jay Prince said this shit happened, I put it up.
So you must be telling the truth in some kind of way. You must be honest in some kind of way because they not knocking what you saying.
No, they just say don't fuck with it.
Yeah, they basically just leave it alone, or you know, they throw their little threats or whatever out there, but they don't never deny nothing you saying.
I mean, it is what it is, bro. I'm an Aries. I ain't gonna talk about it unless I know about it. That's the fact. We hate to be wrong. But the crazy part about it is, I've been telling people for ages, dude is not a smart dude.
What you talking about?
I've been telling niggas, I'm like, dude ain't that smart, bro. Like,
you talking about what?
Big U. I've been telling y'all that for ages. Dude is not that smart, bro. I know it. Like, we helped him do things. Like, I know a nigga that's smart. He's not that smart.
Niggas don't know it. I mean, real OGs that we know in the game. From back in the day, niggas saying they don't know Big U. All of a sudden.
Snoop absolutely knows Big U. He's not gonna say that.
I'm not saying Snoop. I'm just saying like OGs from back in the 90s and shit that we knew watching videos and shit. They coming out saying they don't know this guy. Like they saying they
probably don't.
You from Baltimore, Harmsway. You from Baltimore.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Like,
LA is real big, bro.
Like this LA shit. You from Baltimore.
Yeah, I don't know.
Probably don't know it. I will tell you this. There's more people that know of him than actually know him.
Okay.
He's definitely a name. You know, you say Big U, they're gonna tell you where he's from. They can tell you a few things they heard. That's a fact. Everywhere. It ain't a neighborhood out here.
And I ain't gonna say the names of the individuals, because I know rappers too, right? Because I'm a rapper. Man, you had a conversation before, but I'm gonna tell you what I heard.
Man, what?
I heard a lot of East Coast rappers up coming. I ain't gonna say their name and nothing like that. But I know niggas that was checking in with Big U.
Okay,
real talk. Not even from Baltimore, from Philly, from New York, that was checking in with Big U. So I don't know,
what's wrong with that?
I mean, I don't know.
Big U checked in when he went over there as well. We all check in. I was supposed to go to Miami. I can show you a text. I hit my team on Wednesday.
Nah, you ain't got to go there. You already admitted to checking in, so you ain't got to.
We all check in. What you mean? You know what checking in mean?
Yeah, I know. Well, let me give my explanation what I think checking in means. I never had to do it, but this is what I think it means. If you're making money and you go to LA, you gotta hook up with somebody where you can get some kind of, security in LA, making sure that you're good, you can move around and you ain't got nothing to worry about, which don't really work because niggas be dying in LA. So obviously whoever's checking in ain't the one. They set you up too. LA ain't nothing to play with.
Who died in LA that checked in?
Everybody. What you mean? Name all the rappers that died in LA.
Give me one that checked in.
One, PNB Rock died in LA.
Now stop. PNB Rock wasn't checking in because he'd been living out here 7 years. He lives out here. Right? Now, I don't give a fuck if you from LA, New York, or Baltimore. Nigga, the streets is still the streets. You can be in Baltimore and run around Baltimore and get your ass robbed, right?
That's right.
Okay. So whether you from LA or Baltimore, you still got respect.
Hell yeah, I respect in Baltimore. That's a fact.
PNB Rock then pulled up by itself in several neighborhoods. Did business, whatever. PNB Rock died because he went somewhere we don't even go. With $1 million of jury on. He was in one of the most dangerous areas of the whole LA County with $1 million on him. With nobody with him to stop it.
He had his girl with him. It was him and his girl.
That's a bitch. They killed him too. So, I'm not. My girl wanted to see this location. I drove her over there the other day. I sent a text to my homie. They said, Wack, we're in the parking lot. I said, I'm in the black G-Wagon. My girl want to see the spot. He like, oh, crip. I'm let the homies know. We're going to be to the left in the corner. Listen, see, I just checked in. Because I don't know if a nigga just come through there and put in their work. That means anything come through there, they don't know, they own it. And I pulled in there with my girl, and she looked and took pictures and all this shit, and we got on.
But wait, let me ask you a question. What is your definition of checking in? What is checking in? Because you know, in Baltimore, you don't have to check in Baltimore. Because there's nobody to check in.
That's all I do.
So, who you checking to? You've been to Baltimore a couple times. You've been to Baltimore a couple times.
And before I go to Baltimore, I hit my team.
Who the fuck you checking to?
I've always checked in going to Baltimore. That's a fact.
Well, who the fuck is you checking into? I need to find that nigga. Who
my team? His little brother over there in the room right now. Little Richie is his brother. I've been on the team out there 20-some years. I hit my nigga. Hey, we gonna be through there Wednesday. All right, Wack, how long y'all gonna be here? Couple days. Y'all need something, everything straight? What y'all doing? We gotta do boom to boom. Okay. We're gonna meet y'all at the hotel. We're gonna move with y'all.
Right. So hold on, you mean to tell me that checking in don't have nothing to do with extortion?
I have never ever paid or never ever requested payment from none of my. I could call Kiddo Curry in here right now. He be in the Chicago room right now. Every time Kiddo come out here, he called me. You know what Kiddo gonna tell you? I called him one time. I told him I was short on funds, so Unc got me an Airbnb. One time I didn't have a credit card to get a rental, so Unc threw me the keys to a Benz. I called one time and told Unc me and the homies was coming and we wanted to go to the club. So Unc called the promoter and made sure we got in the club.
So what is your definition of checking in? That's
checking
what I'm talking
in is just when you call, if you on the streets and you're gonna be moving around in the streets, I'm gonna call my team because what was going on 6 months ago may not be going on now. The places you like to frequent may be hot, may not be. Or you just letting your people know.
Right now, what would be my definition of checking in? Like, do I have to check in
with nobody? You ain't in the street. Ain't nobody's familiar with you, bro. It's a whole lot of niggas out here that I see. We know you ain't from here as soon as you open your mouth. So, but if you a nigga running around here, you rapping, you doing some business, right? Hey, Wack, we shooting a video in this area. Oh, let me see. Oh yeah, that's Broadway's over there. Let me call. I'm a blood. Let me call the homies over there. Hey, the spot over there. Oh yeah, Wack. They always be shooting. Look, bro, the homies from Chicago. They shooting a video over there with the other nigga. All right, cool. We gonna let the homies know. That's it. Ain't no definition.
I ain't never really know what the definition of checking in was.
Before I go to, hey bro, watch this. Listen, I can PTR right now. My nigga,
you remember? Hey, Wack, hold on. You remember when Takeoff got killed, right? You remember when Takeoff got killed? A lot of people blame that on checking in and shit. You remember that, right?
Hold on. That ain't had nothing to do with no fucking checking in. That's got something to do with a fucking dice game. Now, here you go right here. This is Wack checking in. Listen,
this nigga stupid,
Wack.
This nigga dumb.
Hold on, look. Look, this is Wack. All right. Checking in. This last week. You finna see it. So I don't know what the fuck, y'all be talking about, but if I'm going to my nigga's backyard, I'm gonna let them know I'm coming. There you go. You don't see you see some money being discussed. See, if I wouldn't have called him, he's telling me in the PTR, I gotta go fuck with my kids. But I'm gonna let the homies know you here. See, if I'd have just landed and called him, and let's say I was into something, damn, Wack, why you didn't tell me you coming? You see that? See, that's me checking in.
That's not the same thing that the average artists go through when they go to LA.
That's the same thing, bro. I don't know what the fuck y'all. See, how you gonna tell me something that you just said you don't know what it is?
That's a fact. I don't know. I never experienced it myself.
Fuck you gonna tell me what it is?
I've heard horror stories from LA, bro. I'm not lying to you. I've heard niggas who
I heard horror stories from Baltimore. Man,
that's regular. I mean, Baltimore is crazy. Everybody know that. I mean, that ain't shit. Just like LA. I mean, y'all worse than us. The fuck? Anyway. All I'm saying is, Wack.
End of the day, Chicago. Look, Atlanta, Chicago, Texas, Vegas, Florida, Philly.
You've been everywhere.
I'm going to Philly. I'm going to hit Teethy. I'll be there Thursday. All right, Wack. That's it. Like, what's the problem? Like, let my people know I'm coming, homie.
Okay, I mean, that's what checking in is, just letting people know you're coming to the city. There's no money exchange and none of that, right?
Hey, bro, I've never had to pay.
I didn't know. Thank you for clearing up. I didn't know, bro. I didn't know what checking in really meant. I didn't know what the definition of checking in was. I didn't know if it was extortion or was it, you just holler at a nigga and a nigga got you. I didn't know. You hear different stories from different people.
Let me tell y'all how slow you niggas is. I watch Rich Homie Quan Tell the story. And I know he's dead, but he's a weirdo. But his story is weird. He says,
no, don't say that way. That's my nigga.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't give a fuck. Nigga said some weird ass shit. He was alive. I told him he's a weirdo like I done told him before in his face. The nigga said, right, and maybe these niggas just be slow. He said he landed in LAX. The people that get him said, we gotta go see Big U at Crenshaw High. That's what the story is, right? The nigga said, he said, okay, that's the blue side. Then he said, I pulled up at Crenshaw High and I see Wack 100 there. And I'm like, what the fuck is going on? This is weird. What you mean this is weird, nigga? We having a conversation in the parking lot. You get out the car. I tell Big U, man, that nigga look like Young Thug to me. He said, yeah, everybody say that. He come over there, he shake Big U hand, shake my hand. Big U said, man, I'm glad you came and seen me, man. The kids been bumping your shit. They keep asking me about you. Bro told me y'all was coming in town. I told him if y'all get in town, between the hours of football practice, if y'all could pull up, the kids would love to see you. Said, would you go down there and talk to him? He said, cool, no problem. He went down there to the field. The kids started hollering and screaming and jumping around. Rich on me, reciting his words. Boom, boom, boom. Big U say, man, appreciate it, bro. Love. If you need me for anything, call me. And the nigga left. So why would you take that scenario and talk about it like a nigga pressed you, bro? He's a weird ass nigga for that.
That's what really happened.
And he a rat. And the nigga said, he even said, all he wanted was for me to talk to the kids. And I never had no problems.
The nigga said y'all knew his hotel where he was gonna land at and everything.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. See, that don't fit. That's the part. If you pulled up and that happened, as you said it happened, why would a nigga start telling you where your hotel at? It don't fit.
Nah, I get you.
You know, that don't fit. That
don't make sense.
Yeah, it don't make sense. When you just said, all he wanted me to do is say hi to the kids and it was love. And I never heard nothing else. Why would we start saying, nigga, we know where you stay? No, maybe one of them niggas in the car told you that. But that wasn't.
Maybe Wack is just misunderstood. Maybe misunderstanding Wack at this point, for real. Honestly. Because having this conversation, I mean, Wack really not involved in any of this shit. I mean, he ain't been indicted, he ain't locked up. He ain't really involved in none of this shit.
Hey, bro, listen. I'm going to be real.
I mean, you have to keep in mind that, seriously, Wack is really not involved in none of this shit.
I do business with people. This morning, I was on a phone call and text blast, battling, negotiating with Larry Jackson. You know who Larry Jackson is? Right? I do business with people, bro. I don't...
Informant, though. I ain't gonna lie. You might be informant.
Who an informant? Your mama? Your mama? Who an informant?
Maybe she might be. I don't know. I won't fuck with you, at. Hey, go ahead.
I was telling niggas the other day, let me tell you the problem. Y'all want to put me over there with the common street niggas. You know the last time I ran the streets, homie? 92, 93.
Right, because you hooked up with Death Row, right? When you hooked up with Death Row, you ain't had to do that no more.
I never ran the streets with them. I've never ran the streets with them.
I know your story, Wack. I know your story.
I've never
ran your story, Wack. I know your story.
I have never ran.
You never went back to the streets after that. I know you went to jail. I know you did your time. But when you came home, what you did? You went right to Death Row. You said you was still nice, driver, whatever. But
I didn't go to Death Row, bro. Suge didn't come home till 2002, bro.
Nah, nigga, you was down with. Were you down with Death Row in the 90s?
No, I was in the penitentiary, nigga.
Oh, I ain't know. My bad. I thought you was down with Death Row.
No, nigga, I don't know where y'all get these dumbass stories from.
Nigga, you said it. You said you was right.
I never said that. You're a liar.
It was interviews.
93 to 99, I was in the penitentiary. By the time I got out, Suge already was in the penitentiary 2 years. You're lying. I've never said that. You're lying. You're lying, bro. You niggas just.
I'm just going off what I see on.
You have never. Bro, what you seen? You heard me say that?
I'm asking you now. And you keeping it real. You said no, you wasn't there during the time.
Never.
The first death row. So when did you come around Suge? How the fuck did you meet Suge?
Reggie Wright has been my friend for 20 years because that's the first person I met at Death Row. He was running Death Row. He's still my friend today. I didn't meet Suge till he came home in 02.
You never knew Suge. You never met Suge until 2002?
That's a fact. So all this, I'm a drop. Nigga, you ain't never seen a picture of me and Suge and I'm driving. The only picture you got of us in the car, he driving. But a nigga tell you that weird shit who was probably 4 years old and y'all run with it. Man, listen, bro.
In 1994, I was alive. I was listening to hip hop. I
was in jail.
Okay. I swear, I thought you was down with Death Row from day one. That's what I thought. Cause I thought you knew Suge like that. I didn't know.
Nope. Y'all just make up shit.
Going off what I see on YouTube, bro. That's all. I mean, I'm not from LA, so
you
I don't
heard
know.
me say that?
No, I never really heard you
heard
say
Suge say that?
No, I never heard Suge say that.
So who you heard say that? A nigga that's born in 2007?
I assumed it. I assumed that you always knew. Because, you know, I just thought you always knew Suge. I didn't know you just meeting these people. I didn't know that. Wack. I didn't know that you was just meeting Brick Baby. I thought you been knew him. I didn't know you just meeting these guys.
Are you dumb? Let me say it again.
Yes.
I've never seen Brick Baby a day in my life.
Right? I didn't know that. I thought you knew this nigga.
But you just said I'm just meeting him. I've never met him.
You never met Brick Baby?
I just said this shit 10 times.
Okay. Listen. Man, the West Side is crazy. Y'all crazy over there. Like, you never came across someone nothing? Wow. Okay. All right, fine. All right. Listen, I'm just asking questions because I ain't from the West Coast. I should stay out of West Coast business, to be honest with you. I got my own issues to deal with, but this is kind of crazy to hear, to be honest with you. Just for you to be in a mix like this and know all the people you know, and you don't know these individuals, it's kind of crazy.
Who is Brick Baby, bro? He ain't nobody.
I don't know. All I know about him is that he be on Adam 22 and then
that's it.
Rappers. You know,
that's it. Brick Baby ain't nobody.
Rich Homie was getting extorted by Big U. What do y'all think about the content? It's your boy Ray giving them gone. God bless. Peace.